Awesome. Okay, guys. So we're going to start with a warm-up first. I'm just going to put my equipment on the side. And everybody can hear me okay? Awesome. Okay, great. All right, let's get started with our warm-up. And then we are going to head into upper body. So we're going to start with some shoulder rolls. So go ahead and just give your shoulders a big roll back and then roll them forward. And we're going to do that just a couple more times. We want to just really activate our upper body. And then once you've done a few shoulder rolls, try doing one shoulder up, one shoulder down, and then switching sides, and then switching sides. Switch one more time, and then go ahead and lift both up, tense it up, and then drop it, and then lift both up, and then tense it up, and then drop it. Then we're going to have our feet shoulder width apart. We're going to stretch up, and then let's lean over to one side. Hold that for a few seconds, and then go back to the middle, and then we're going to stretch over to the other side. Woo, back to the middle, and then one more time on each side. All right, then we're going to do some arm circles. We're going to start small, going in one direction, and then we're going to make them a little bit bigger until they're quite big. Woo, and then we're going to stop and go the reverse direction until they're quite big. And then we're just going to do a few 90-degree arm swings back and forth. And then let's do some back openers. So we're going to bring our arms together and open it up this way. All right, now I want us to just grab our knee and pull it into our chest. And then let's just go back and forth, alternating sides, keeping this as an active stretch, pulling it in. All right, now let's start to wake up the heart. We're going to do some jumping jacks. Jumping jacks. This is going to be a fun one today. Lots of weights, using our tubes and or our bands. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's first part of our warm-up. We're going to start with our plank challenge. So the whole month of June, we're working on our planks. We're going to do one at the beginning and one at the end. First plank today is going to be for 2 minutes. This is going to be a 2-minute plank, and we are going in 10 seconds. So let's get ready to go for 2 minutes, you guys. We're going to wake everything up with our abs and core in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Planking for 2 minutes. Keeping our hips nice and low, shoulders away from our ears, looking straight down with our neck in neutral. Feel free to rock forward and back. You know, you can even do a little hop, little dance, whatever helps to make the 2 minutes fly by. Whew. All right, you are 45 seconds in. 45 seconds in, we've got 1:15 to go. We're holding our plank. Concentrating on sucking the core into your spine and keeping your hips low. And remembering to breathe. All right, this is 45 seconds to go, final 45. If you guys have been doing this all month so far, whew, I wonder if this is starting to get harder or easier as we increase the time. All right, this is the final 20 seconds. We're holding for 20 seconds. Stay here, stay low. Woo! We're at 3, 2, 1. Woo! Good job, you guys. That was plank number 1 for 2 minutes. Nice work. All right. We are going to get straight into it. So go ahead and grab your resistance tube. I have a medium heavy resistance tube to get started. We are going to step on our tube, and we're starting with a regular bicep curl. So we're stepping on our tube. We're going to do a bicep curl all the way up, all the way down, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. We are going to be doing our exercises for 45 seconds with 15-second rest periods in between. We have a lot to get through. And today is about control in our movement, keeping a strong resistance with our band all the way in the extension. Ooh. And on the way up, and we've got 3, 2, 1. All right, 15-second rest. We are going to keep the band where it is, crisscross the straps, and we are going to do an upright row. We are going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, upright row for 45 seconds. We want to lead with the elbows. Our hands come up to our chest. We are activating the top of our shoulders. And if you want more resistance, right, we just widen the stance. Less resistance, we narrow the stance. 13 more seconds here. Three, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to go back to a bicep curl, but this time we're not going to go straight up and down. We're going to pull our hands outward. It is a wide grip bicep curl. We're going in 3, 2, 1. So our arms are still doing the all the way up, all the way down, but we're angling them to a wide grip. Good job, you guys. Nice pace. Keep that resistance strong. Final 15 here. Whew, biceps should start to be burning. Recovery in 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, so for this next move, we're going to do a tricep extension. You want to lay your band on the floor. You're going to step on the band with your left foot on the end, step over with your right. We're going to lift the band behind our back, and it's going to look like this as a tricep extension. So if everybody can see me, this is what it looks like. And we're going to concentrate on one side, and then we're going to move over to the other. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, we're off. Now, as you do this, if you're finding that you don't have enough resistance, you can always step further with that left foot to make it much harder. You can also touch your elbow, just lightly touch your elbow to make sure it's in the right position and we're activating the right muscle. Sorry, that's my my little yappy dog. Oh, he gets excited in the mornings. All right, keep it up. You've got 12 more seconds here. Whew. My band is quite heavy, so I'm going to assist on the way up. And that's time. Woo! Okay, let's get set up for the other side. So we're gonna lay the band down, step with our right foot on the band, step over with our left, pull it up, and we're going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, tricep extension. Nice job, you guys. Keeping that elbow nice and close. Keeping your core nice and strong as we go through all these exercises. You should really start feeling the burn right all along the tricep. 10 more seconds here. Whew. It's like being at the gym and needing that assistance. Woo! All right, that is time. All right, we're gonna lose the band for just this next exercise. We're going to do a push-up, but in this push-up, we are going to do 3 seconds on the way down. It's going to be a chest push-up. 3, 2, 1, pause, push up for 1 second. We're gonna do that for 45 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 3 seconds on the way down. We're pausing and pushing up. So going 3, 2, 1, pause, 1. "20 seconds here. Woo! Final 10. Leading with our chest. 3, 2, 1. Woo! That is your first round. We've got a 1-minute rest here. We're going to repeat that entire sequence one more time. Ooh, so shake out the arms. Give them a little stretch if you need. And we're going in about another 45 seconds back to our bicep curl. This is a good time to see, okay, what resistance would I like to do for this next round, right? Do I want to increase, decrease? Now that you know what we've got coming up in 25 seconds. Whew. I did this on the weekend and I felt really good the next day. I had some sore biceps, some sore back muscles, and we're going in 10 seconds back to a regular bicep curl. So here we go, you guys. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. Bicep curl all the way up, all the way down. Are we adding more resistance? Let's do it. Challenge. I've also noticed, since I've done a lot more upper body strength work over the past couple of months, that my posture has been improving, which is such a happy benefit of doing this kind of strength work. Woo, keep it going, you guys. We're going to rest in 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right, shake it out. We're going to do crisscross with our straps to an upright row coming up in 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Upright row. I might add a little more resistance here. As we lift our elbows up, right, our shoulders stay away from our ears, and we're really concentrating on using our shoulder to pull up the tube on both sides. 15 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Woo! Woo. All right, back to our bicep curl. But this time, right, we're going to be, instead of straight up and straight down, arms are going to be fanned out for a wide grip. Time starts now. 45 seconds, wide grip bicep curl. Ooh, you should be feeling the strain here. If not, increase your resistance. We have 15 more seconds. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right, we're going back to our tricep extension on the right side. So dropping it on one side, stepping with our left, stepping over with our right. We're going to go back to that high tricep extension. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now my tube is, as I said, a medium heavy, and this is a smaller muscle. So I do need to assist myself on this towards the end usually, which is good because that's where strength and building our lean muscles will happen. We've got 20 seconds. Final 10. Ooh, here we go. Need the assist for 3, 2, 1. All right, same exercise, but we're switching sides. We're going to go on our left now. Whew, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tricep extension. And my left is my weaker side. So, oh, so important to balance out our muscles here. Keep it going, you guys. 20 more seconds on this side. Whew, final 7. 3, 2, 1. 15-second rest. We're going into our final exercise for the sequence. We're going to do a 3-second push-up down, pause, 1 second on the way up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Time starts. Leading with our chest and with our hips, right? We want to keep our hips low, core tight. Whew, arms are starting to feel like jelly. 10 more seconds. That's time. Oh, woo, good job, you guys. All right, we've got 1 minute before we head into a whole new sequence of strength work. So grab some water, shake out the arms. We're gonna move into some back coming up. Now, I wrote this workout so that you can use your resistance tube for the next few exercises or a resistance band. So I'll walk us through what our first exercise is going to look like. If you have a band, we're going to start with a lat pull down. So what it looks like, you have your hands above your head, and then you're going to pull apart the band. Keep your shoulders down, hands come behind your back, right? Looks like this from the back. If you are using your resistance tube, no problem. Hold it nice and close. We're squeezing and pulling the tube apart, right? Keeping our shoulders down, and we're doing a lat pull down. Let's get ready. We're gonna go in about 5 seconds for our lat pull down. We're doing 45 seconds of work in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, we want to pull, right? As we pull down, we are pulling our band apart. We should be feeling this in our upper back as we pull this apart and pull it down. Final 17 seconds. Here we go. We're in our final seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, so with our band or our tube or our band, we're going to do what I call a bow and arrow. We're going to grab the band and hold it with a grip with one arm, straighten out that arm, and we're going to use our right to do a bow and arrow pull, right? So we're using a single arm pull on one side while extending our band or our tube with the other. So we're going to do this on one side and then we're going to switch to the other. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. As we pull, right? As we pull and we keep our elbow nice and close to our body, keep our arm nice and close to our body, imagine that shoulder blade is pinching into our spine, right? Halfway. Add resistance if you need more. Final 12 seconds here before we switch. Three, 2, 1. Woo. Shake that out. Shake that out. We're going to do the same again on the other side. All right, here we go. Bow and arrow in 3, 2, 1. Again, you can be doing this with your tube or your band. Shoulders down, and just imagine that shoulder blade pulling in towards your spine. Halfway. Eight more seconds. Recovery in 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, I'm going to be grabbing a slightly lighter band. Again, you can use your tube here as well. We're going to be doing a rear delt pull. Here's what it looks like. Band over wrists, 90-degree angle, and then we're going to pull the band away as we pull our shoulders back. Rear deltoid pull. If you are using your tube, just keep your arms locked in that 90-degree and really concentrate on pulling at the back of your shoulders. We are going in 7 seconds. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, we're off. '90-degree angle, concentrating on pulling, right? Our rear deltoid, just that muscle at the back of the shoulder. It's a smaller muscle, so I really feel this one. Woo, we've got 12 more seconds. Keep the pace for 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, shoulders are killing. Okay, next up, we are going to do a bent over row. Again, you can do this with your tube or with your band. If you are using a mini band, you're just going to put it underneath your right foot. You're going to hinge at the hips, right? Back straight. I use my other arm to support, and we're going to do an upright row on one side. We are going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. If you're using your tube, it is the same exercise. Just make sure you have quite a good resistance on there. And again, we are pulling with our arms close to our body, neck and neutral spine, and we are imagining that pull through the lats and our shoulder blade coming in towards our spine. 12 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Woo! All right, you guessed it, other side's coming up. We're gonna do the opposite side in about 7 more seconds. Upright, bent over row, excuse me. Time starts now. Here we go. Nice slow pull. Squeeze on the way up, slow on the way down. Our upper and middle back should really be feeling this right now. 20 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Woo, all right. Next up, we've got a shoulder raise. We're gonna do a shoulder raise, one side, flip it to the other. Okay, if you are gonna use your mini band, what we are going to do is grab it with one side. We're going to hold it to our body, 90-degree angle, opposite arm goes in with the wrist as our stretch point. We're going to do a lateral raise with one shoulder, right? That's what it looks like there. You can do this with your tube. The way I like to do it is I wrap my tube around my opposite hand, make sure I have resistance, and wrap it again, or you can just hold on and do your lateral raise that way. Important thing here is we always want resistance to be strong. Here we go. Whew. We're going in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 45 seconds. We're going on one side, concentrating on a lateral shoulder raise. I'm going to increase my resistance for this exercise. Imagine you've got a dumbbell, right? And we're just doing a single shoulder raise. $15 more seconds here. Breathing out on the way up, in on the way down. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Shake it out. We are going to go to the other side next. So, whew. Shoulder workouts. Whew, here we go, you guys. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to walk up so you can see what this looks like. Holding it nice and stationary and doing that full side raise on one side. $15 more seconds here, and then we get our first major recovery. Keep it going. We've got 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, 1 minute rest here. We're going to repeat that whole sequence one more time. Again, focusing on our back and shoulders. And now we know what's coming up. Whew. We are going to be starting with those lat pull downs, right? With your tube or with your band. Nice big grip, lots of resistance, pulling it apart and pulling it behind your back, right? You've got 20 more seconds of recovery here before we get back into that same sequence. Whew. We're going in 10. Lat pull down is coming up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Squeezing the shoulder blades, pulling our band apart. Really adding as much resistance as we can. This is where we challenge ourselves. 20 more seconds here. Good job, you guys. I love everybody's pace. Looking good. All right, that is time. We are going to move into our bow and arrow next. If you're using your tube, you can wrap it around, right? And just get a good grip and then pull on one side like so. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bow and arrow, holding it out straight with one arm, pulling with the other, as if we're about to shoot our bow and arrow. You guys will have to tell me if you've ever done any type of bow and arrow activities. Apparently that became popular after the Hunger Games. Seems like it would be really hard. You got 16 more seconds here. Keep it going. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. You get a little bit more of a workout too on the stationary side, which is a little sneaky one there too. So in 7 seconds, we're going to our other side. We're going to repeat that bow and arrow in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Halfway there. $15 more seconds here. Nice job, you guys. I like what I see. Keep the pace. We're in our final 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, we're gonna move into our rear deltoid pull, right? So we wanna have our arms at 90 degrees in front of our face like this, and we are pulling our shoulders back. Time starts now. Here we go. Again, right? Imagine you've got your dumbbells and you're holding them and you're just supporting with your shoulders, and we are pulling back. Nice job. Make sure the resistance is good. Ten more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my God, you guys, my shoulders are killing. Okay, we're gonna do a bent over row in 8 seconds. Let's get ready. bent over row on one side. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Back is straight. We are hinging at the hips. Core is tight. And breathing is steady. 20 more seconds here. Ten more seconds. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, we're gonna switch it up. Other side, bent over row. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. We're rowing. I love these mini band and tube workouts so much because if you travel, you can take these anywhere. Dumbbells are fantastic, but these just are so convenient and they offer such good resistance. Okay, you guys, 13 more seconds on this side. Pulling and squeezing at the top, keep going to the end. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, we're gonna go into our shoulder raise, holding with one side, wrapping it around if you got your tube. We're going to raise one side. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, lateral shoulder raise. We're keeping a slight bend at our elbow so that we are truly isolating that shoulder. Whew, looking good. 10 seconds here. Final 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, we're shaking it out because we got the other side to go. Whew. All right. This is it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice squeeze at the top. This is our last exercise before we get another big rest. Whew. All right, final 20 seconds. This should be feeling it now. Here we go. Keep the pace. We're going to take this all the way to the end. Here we go. Keep it going for 3. 1 more. And 1. Oh, okay. That was it, you guys. Good job with that sequence. All right. You've got a 1-minute rest here. And I decided I wanted to throw in a little cardio before we move into our abs and core. So we're going to do a short sequence of some intervals. We're going to do 30 seconds of work with 15 seconds of rest. Our first exercise is going to be a jumping jack to heel tap, right? So we're going to try from the side. We want to keep our back nice and straight on the way down. We're going to tap our heels. We are going to be going in about another 17 seconds. So grab some water. All right, we are going in 10 seconds. Jumping jack, heel taps. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. 30 seconds, right? It's only for 30 seconds, so let's keep our pace. A nice and challenging pace. Heart rates are gonna get up here. Three, two, one. Woo! 15 seconds. And we're going into burpees. All the way up, all the way down, burpees. But there are low impact actions too, but please take those if you need. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Full burpees. I will do the low impact. Right? Low impact. Whew. Only here for 30 seconds. So keep that pace. 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right. In 15 seconds, we are going to do a walking squat. Side to side, half burpee, stay low, side to side, half burpee. Here we go. Time starts now. Woo. Stay low. Oh, you didn't think I'd let you walk away without getting out of breath, right? 3, 2, 1. Woo! You guys have a 30-second break. 30 seconds. And we're repeating those 3 intervals one more time. Wow, I'm really out of breath for that. We're going in 13 seconds. Woo! All right. Jumping jack, heel tap. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Not so easy after some strength work. You guys look good though. Keep it up. 8 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. 15-second rest. Whew. And then we're heading into our burpees. Oh, arms are shaking. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Come on, you guys. Find your pace. Stick with it to the end. Woo! Three, 2, 1. Woo, 15 seconds. 15 seconds, squat, walking side to side, half burpee is coming up. Whew. My arms are shaking when I do the burpees. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We are doing our squat. Walking side to side, half burpee, and repeat. Whew. This is it. Final 10. 3, 2, 1. That was it. Woo. Oh my God, you guys. Woo. That was hard for me today. It ain't over. We are gonna head into abs and core in about another 20 seconds. So catch your breath, shake it off, grab some water. Abs are coming up next. Okay, this is gonna be a shorter ab sequence because we're going to do a big plank at the end. So you've got 3 exercises, 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, and then we're going to repeat once over. So our first ab exercise, we are going to be lying on our mat, legs up, bodies in 90 degrees, okay? I call this pull the rope. Shoulders come off the ground. We're going to imagine we are pulling an imaginary rope coming from the ceiling, and we are trying to pull and pull and pull. And we're going to be going in 10 more seconds. Whew. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, we are pulling the rope. We want to keep our shoulders off the ground, and we want to use that abdominal wall to lift our hands to pull that rope. Three, 2, 1. Okay, woo. Next up, we are going to be doing scissor kicks. I put my hand underneath my butt just for support. Legs go out, and we are going to do a crisscross scissor kick down and up. And we're going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I like to go low, lift them a little bit, and then back low with my back protected the entire time. As you go low, you want to make sure that lower back is glued to the floor. All right, that is time. Woo. All right, next up, we're going to be doing an elevator crunch. So an elevator crunch is where our knees are going to be bent. We are going to have our hands behind our head, and we are going to lift and elevate our shoulders off the ground. It is a small movement, and we are targeting the upper abdominal wall to help lift our shoulders in that elevator motion. So elbows back, and it looks like this. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're not actually curling our stomach, we are elevating our shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, in another 15 seconds, we're going to go back to pulling the rope. We're repeating that sequence, but we're doing it in a little faster format. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. We are pulling the rope. Pulling the rope. Keep it going. This is the last set of abs we've got. Three, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, in 15 seconds, we are going to go back to our scissor kicks. Scissor kicks coming up. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock. Three, 2, 1. Oh, final exercise, elevator crunch, coming up in 5 seconds. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Really think about that upper abdominal wall, guiding our shoulders off the ground, kind of like it's pulling us up, right? Ooh, that's time. Nice job, you guys. All right, it is time to get psyched. We are doing a 2.5 minute plank, 2.5 minutes. We gotta get real comfortable here. In about 30 seconds, we are going to do our plank challenge, final move for today. 2.5 minutes. I know you can do this. This is it. Stretch it out. And you know me, I'm gonna think about food the entire time. So here we go. We are going in 10 seconds. Let's get ready here. 2.5 minutes in 3, 2, 1. This is it. It's gonna be harder. Our muscles are fatigued, but that's okay. We can do it. We've been planking all month. Just another plank. Remember to breathe. All right, that's 30 seconds down. Rock back and forth if you need. You can even do a little dancing move, right? If that helps. A little side to side shimmy. All right, that is 1 minute down, 90 seconds to go. Whew, I don't think I have ever done a 2.5 minute plank, so this is just as challenging for me. All right, final 60 seconds. We're in it. If you reset, that's okay. Just get straight back in. Woo! 45 seconds. Whew. So close. Oh my gosh, final 25 right here. Woo! Home stretch, 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds. Here we are in 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, that is time. That was so hard, you guys. If you completed 2.5 minutes of a full plank, I drop my hat to you, because that is not easy. Whew. All right, while we're here, let's do a little ab stretch. And push our chest up, head looks up at the sky, and we're just giving that abdominal wall a gentle stretch after doing all that work. Oh, you did so well today. That was a lot of strength and abs to get through. All right, let's bring it back into a child's pose position. I don't know about you, but my arms and triceps are quivering after that. And then let's pull our left hand over our right and give one side of our body a little extra stretch in child's pose. And then let's go back to regular child's pose and put our right hand over our left. We're getting a nice little stretch along the right side of our body. All right, back into child's pose. Big deep breath in, release. All right, let's come up to a seated position. We'll get up slowly through this, and we're just gonna really stretch out our arms here. So I wanna do a little shoulder stretch across the body. If you ever wanna repeat that workout, obviously we put these up on the Stride YouTube channel, but and you wanna make it more challenging, you can always do 3 sets of the strength work. Go ahead and switch sides. Today we did 2 sets of each, but if you want, you can actually add a third. Oh, I can really feel it. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's shake that out. Let's give ourselves a nice good tricep stretch here too. Oh. I don't know about you guys, but I love working out my back. When I have a little bit of a soreness in my back and a tightness the next day, stretch it out, go ahead, switch sides. And it makes me feel so much stronger in my upper body, like I can carry myself a little bit, you know, with better posture and just a little bit more height. And hold that there for another 3, 2, 1. Whew. Let's shake that out and let's bring ourselves to a standing position. And I want to stretch out the upper back. So what we're going to do is crisscross and put our palms together, and then we're going to pull our arms away from our back and separate our shoulder blades, really stretching out that upper back. And if you want, you can switch your arms and continue the stretch. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Shake that out. And let's give our chest a stretch, interlace the fingers, pulling out our chest nice and big. Holding that for another 3, 2, 1. Okay, whew. Now I'm going to shake that out one more time. A little bit of a arm circle there. We're going to have our legs wider than shoulder width apart. We're going to pull our hands up. You can either have them, you can hold them together, right, if you want, or you can have them separate. But what I want to do is basically give ourselves that side stretch along one side, kind of like we did earlier. Holding that for another 3, 2, 1. Bring it to center. Reach up high, release, and then other side. Hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, let's do that reach down stretch, right? So feet about shoulder width. Reach as far as you can. Let's relax our head, relax our neck. I like to grab my elbows and let everything just hang, knees slightly bent. Feeling a stretch in the back of the legs and in our back. And we are going to pull up one vertebrae at a time, head and neck being the last thing to come up. Woo. Little head roll to one side, very gentle to the other. And stretch, stretch, stretch. Oh, you guys did such a good job. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope that was a good strength workout for you. How do you feel? Oh, I think you might be, let's see. Oh, there you go.
Thank
How are you feeling, Veronica?
Thank you. See you later.
Okay, good. All right, see you guys. Have a great rest of your day. See you next week. Bye.